in this last book to bring us to current.
Yes. So it's called I Don't Skip Leg Day, and um it was meant to be a joke, right? The
Yeah.
title is a joke,
Mm,
but it's true.
okay.
And it's not about you know leg workouts, right? It's
Mm,
really just to get people to look at life, look at fitness and their wellness differently.
mm,
Look at it differently than what you see on social media,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
And I if you look at the cover is comments.
Yeah.
It's comments that people have made to me,
Okay.
both positive and negative.
Okay.
But I highlight the negative because what really what really made me go viral was an arm workout that I did,
Mm,
right? And however the angle of the camera made my top part look like my upper body
yeah.
look
Yeah.
bigger, my arms look bigger
Yeah.
than my legs.
Uh,
And then of course my legs are covered like
mm,
to the knees.
yeah.
So everyone thinks I skip leg day.
Okay.
And that is like not true at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like I'm like if you look at the actual feed instead of just commenting on one video, like you're asking me about legs on an arm workout.
Okay.
Like
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
how don't be dumb. All right.
Yeah.
let's be real. So that's how the book came about. But um I really wanted to teach and kind of re-educate people in a not in a scientific way, not in the same manner that because we look at fitness as exercise first,
Yeah.
and I don't want people to look at exercise first. Exercise is actually the least important part of your total physical fitness,
Mm,
wellness, health. Right?
mm,
Exercise is at the bottom. The first thing people should really be looking at is improving their sleep quality.
okay.
Think about this. In a 24-hour period, what do you spend the most time doing?
24 hour
Sleep.
period. Yeah. You should
In
be
a
sleeping.
24-hour period,
Yeah.
you should spend more time sleeping,
Mm,
resting.
mm-hmm.
Your exercise takes up the least amount of time in your day.
What do you recommend a workout should be? How long?
So it depends. Depends on you, right? First off, it should never be over an hour. I'm gonna
Okay.
be honest with you. Like
Okay.
if you're spending over an hour in the gym, you're
Mm,
resting too long.
mm,
You
mm,
if you get 45 minutes, if you're in the gym 45 minutes, I hope there's cardio on the back end.
mm, okay.
But if you're strength training, you don't need more than 30 minutes.
Okay.
If you're going over that, you're resting too long. Okay.
Mm,
It also depends on what you're striving for, right?
mm,
Most people go in the gym just to if you're actually working out, right, you're probably overtraining. I'm gonna just say that. You're probably overtraining or you're working out too long. You're resting too long.
mm,
That's what I think. Because if you're training for strength,
mm-hmm.
right? If you're training for strength, your reps are somewhere between 4 to 6, and you are probably doing no more than 5 to 6 sets, no more,
Okay.
right?
Five,
At
six,
a
seven.
max.
Okay.
So if you have 5, 6, 7, even 8 exercises in there, you should be resting no more 60 to 90 seconds. You're you should be able to hit about 30. You should be able to complete your workout within 30 to 45 minutes.
So you say that
If you're like me, you're
mm,
doing you're doing no more than 6 to 7 exercises in a routine. Um, I recommend warming up. Your warm up should take you no more than I don't know 10 minutes, and then a good solid 15, 20, 25 minutes at the most for an actual workout. Right?
mm,
You go to the gym or even at home,
mm,
15, 20 minutes, and then a cool down period or stretch period. That should take you 5 to 7 minutes. there's no way you're that effective in 2 hours in the gym. You 2 hours in the gym, you looking at something. You playing around. You ain't
Okay.
serious to me.
Okay. So you think, or were you saying that your heart rate should always be up there during your workout?
Yeah. So and so if you're strength training, I don't really care so much about your heart rate, right?
Mm.
I really care about the effectiveness of contracting whatever muscle group that you're working.
Okay.
Because you're not going. You can do HIIT and get your heart rate up, or you can just, do some actual effective lifting and actually contracting the muscle effectively. But we talk about time under tension. That's why your rest time should be a lot lower. If you want to get actual contract, challenge the muscle, hypertrophy. They talk about all that. That's further into the science and stuff. Like, I don't get into all that. I like to keep it simple. So I work over time, not reps and sets. Right, rounds and time. That way, I keep a timer. Whenever I work out, I have a HIIT timer, or interval timer. So, and I work off a timer. That way, I know I'm not resting longer than I need to, and I'm actually working the full amount of time that I should be working, and it's challenging me. So that's like point blank.
Okay. So would you say, like, when is somebody knowing that they need to move on to the next muscle group, or that muscle group is done? Is it till the pump is solid, or until the muscles, like, your last lift is to fail? Like how do you know when the muscle's like tired enough, or you've worked it out enough?
Oh, you'll know. So here's the thing. You shouldn't be going in the gym without a plan, anyways. Like, when you go in, you're working a muscle group. Know what you're doing. Know the exercises that you're going to perform. Right? Have that on a piece of paper or written out on your notes, on your phone, whatever. And so go in with a plan, and with that plan, you should know I'm going to do 4 to 5 rounds, and this is going to be my exercise time, and this is going to be my rest time. Regardless of how your muscle feels, so here's the indicator. By the time I get through round 1, if I don't feel like this is challenging me enough in terms of the weight selection, go heavier. That lets me know that I'm able to challenge myself throughout the rest of this workout. But if I get through round 1 and I'm struggling, drop the weight, go down. Can't get no simpler than that.
Okay.
But make sure that you're completing. If you actually get through the workout and you got the pump, then you was effective.
Okay.
But if you go through the workout and you didn't feel it, you didn't challenge yourself.
Okay.